Hey, what's up everybody? Retro Gaming Guy here. Today in this video, we're going to unbox, demo, and review this product right here. This is the QQH Portable Monitor. This uses a 15.6-inch IPS screen with 1920 by 1080 resolution. So looks pretty impressive. I can't wait to dive into this. What we'll do is we'll unbox it. We'll see what it offers for ports externally, layout, etc. We'll also check it out with my mini PC. We'll dive into some games and see what the picture quality looks like and the overall performance. Let's dive into it. All right, guys, here is the box. Comes very well packaged. We'll go ahead and start opening this up. So first thing I see, we have a user manual here. It looks to be pretty thick. Again, 15.6-inch full HD portable monitor. And this is the QQH Z19. So just going to thumb through this real quick, show you guys what this offers. It shows you exactly what's included in here. So we get some cables, we get our power supply. Looks like there's a kickstand on the back side of this. Very thorough, shows you how to make your different connections to different PCs. Also shows you how you could go ahead and use this with multiple displays. So that's cool that they went as far as to demo that process there. Shows you through your settings. You can adjust your colors, your sharpness, overall picture settings. So very thorough. Over here we have a guide to using the kickstand on the back side, which is always good. Love the fact that the kickstand is built into this. There's a lot of monitors out there that do not have that capability. You just get a monitor and you have to kind of figure out how to display it and view it yourself. Also shows us how we could set this up. A little bit quicker sort of setup process here. Fast device connecting guide. Shows you how to use this with a PC or a Switch, how to use it with a phone, how to use it with a PC, PS4, or Xbox. So this can be used with so many different things. I think that's amazing. So very well packaged. We got a nice foam insert over the top. Here is our monitor. I'm going to set that aside for the time being. Let's see what's included in here. We'll open each of these just to see what types of cables are included. First one looks to be a USB-A to, let me see if I can get it out of here. USB-A to USB Type-C, so that's probably going to be, I would guess, our power supply cable. And we have the box over here that's going to connect this over to our power outlet as well. That's how we're going to provide power to our monitor. There we go. And right on the back side is the USB-A connection. So go ahead and put those over there. Let's take a look at the first cable. So this is a Type-C to Type-C. You can take these off. And I probably won't use this one to make my connection, but again, Type-C to Type-C on both sides. Put that back in there. And this one over here is going to be our HDMI. So this is a regular HDMI on one side, and then the other, and that's going to be the side that you likely connect over to your PC or whatever device you're connecting this to, game console, etc. This side is a mini HDMI, and that's what we're going to connect to the actual monitor. So I'll go ahead and leave this one open because we will be using this one for sure. And we'll take that out as well. So now let's check out our monitor itself. So comes nicely inserted inside here. It's a tight fit, so I might have to cut this to get it out. Oh no, it slides right out. We have a screen protector on here as well, which I'll lift up. You can see we have a matte finish on the screen, which I actually like. Some people like that glossy look. I find that it gives you more glare, so I definitely like the way that this looks. And backside has the built-in kickstand. Love that it's built in and it's actually recessed in, so this is totally flat on the backside. Now let me see if I can go ahead and get this open. There we go. You just loop your finger through the hole there, and it basically works just like a picture frame would. You can adjust how far you want this out, and that's going to obviously adjust the pitch of this. So if I open it all the way, you can see that it tilts back further that way. If I close it up like this, it's still just as safe and secure, but it obviously adjusts the pitch of our monitor. So love the way that's laid out, and again, love the fact that it sits all the way in there like that. So if you didn't want this, you could use it flat like this. I actually use it like this in some cases, some monitors. If I'm doing stuff on my desk here, this desk adjusts. So I like the fact that it does sit flat. A lot of those that don't have that recessed in on the back, if you try to sit them flat, it'll sit kind of like this or like that. So definitely a nice layout here. So it looks like we have speakers on the back side here. On the right-hand side, if you're looking at this dead on, right-hand side is where your ports are going to be located. And we'll walk through these ports really quickly. So all the way over here, we have our power button. That's going to be on this end. Right here, we have our kind of toggle switch. That's how we'll adjust volume levels. We'll adjust our brightness. We'll go through our different settings options with that. And to make selections, you can just click it in. I know it's hard to see in this video, but it has the clicking functionality here to make selections. Below that, or above that rather, we have a Type-C connection, our mini HDMI cable connection, and then we have another Type-C and our audio jack up here. So you can connect speakers directly into this. And there you can get another view of all of those and how they're laid out on one side. I like the fact that they're all located on one side, so you don't have to worry about having cable connections on the back side of this or all the way over on the other side. We also have them labeled nicely back here as well. So if you're not sure what each connection is, maybe you're not familiar with monitors, you could just reference the icons on the back to learn exactly what each port is and its functionality. So we've got everything laid out, ready to go. I'm going to go ahead and take this little screen protector off. We're going to set this up with my mini PC. And we'll see what the performance is like and what the picture is like. All right, guys, so here we are booted up into my gaming PC running Batocera. So what we can do over here is we have that little toggle switch I was talking about. If we just go ahead and push that in, we open up our settings. So we can go in here, we can adjust our brightness, contrast, black level, sharpness. We can go down to our image, make some adjustments there. Color temperature, we can go into OSD settings, we can go into our reset options, and then of course we have our volume in there as well. So if I want to up the volume, I'll come in here. Let's go up here to brightness though. I've set this on 100% just to get the most vibrant picture possible. So we'll actually go down to volume now, and to make a selection, I just push this button in again. And now you can see as I highlight in red, we go in here and we can just go into volume now, select that. It turns red as you select it, and I'll kick the volume up to probably like 70%. And I'm just pushing up on this little toggle switch. Up goes up, down goes down, and you can make your adjustments in each setting from there. All right, guys, huge fan of this monitor, and I review a lot of monitors here geared towards gaming on the Retro Gaming Guy YouTube channel. So I'm used to seeing a lot of monitors come through, and I've gotten very used to what is typical out there. This monitor is not typical in any way, shape, or form. Resolution lines up with a lot of other options. I like the matte finish on the IPS screen. Some people like that super glossy look. I find that gloss gives you more reflections, it gives you more glare on there. With the matte, it just is on point. You don't have issues where, you know, the lighting in your room is bouncing off of it as much. And for filming purposes, I love the matte, especially for that reason exactly. So sound quality on here is on point as well. These speakers are located on the back. If you've seen any of my monitor review videos, that's something I always point out because
Usually it sounds great if you're the person behind the monitor, not if you're the person viewing it. Oftentimes you'll have distortions as you bring your volume levels up, or you just can never get the volume up high enough to where it sounds good in front of the monitor. Neither were the case here. I had everything at 70% volume today for this video. It got super loud. I checked it at 100%, no distortions or anything like that. I didn't show you guys video at 100% because I don't want to blow your ears out, but exceptional sound quality on here, even with the speakers facing the backside of your monitor. Now, the biggest thing for me here is because resolution and picture quality is good, but it's still lined up with a lot of other options out there. What I love most about this is two things. I love the settings adjustments on the side because you can make adjustments as you go through whatever you're viewing on your monitor. So if you're in the middle of a game, you can adjust accordingly while in game. If you're watching a video or a movie, you can adjust to, the ideal picture quality based on the controls on the side there while you're viewing everything in real time. You don't have to pause anything, make adjustments that way. You can do them as you're watching what you're watching, and that way you can gauge exactly where you want those settings to end at. In addition to that, though, the biggest thing is the built-in stand here. Now, most portable monitors have a carrying case that doubles as a stand. That's very convenient for traveling. However, oftentimes the stand is garbage. It's not stable, it's not secure, and you don't want to have your monitor falling face forward or falling backwards. You're going to either damage the screen or damage the casing around the screen. With this, it's super stable, and we can adjust the pitch by simply pulling in the actual stand. So I can make it smaller like this, and that's going to adjust the pitch so it's more upright. I can widen it by just simply separating it like that. And now it's going to lay back a little bit more. So it just depends on your height, whether you're sitting or standing, and how you're using your monitor. But that simple adjustment makes a huge difference in the experience, and it's safe and secure. It doesn't fall over. There's nothing on this that if you tap it, it's going to topple over. You can smack this thing around. I know I'm not really showing you guys well on here, but I can move this side to side. It doesn't fall over because that stays exactly where you leave it until you manually, open or close it. But at no point in time does it go all the way in unless you click it into place. And there we go. It takes two hands to click it into place. You can also use this flat if you wanted to. Sometimes I do use it like that, depending on what type of video I'm doing, just to kind of monitor what I'm filming. But just tons of different things that you could do with this. It's safe, secure, super high quality. I definitely recommend this, and I recommend this above most of the other options out there. Actually, in fact, I recommend this over all of the other portable monitors that I've reviewed in the past. This is just 100% on point in every way. Even the cable connections located on the side, oftentimes all your connections on the side, even though there's only 2 or 3 connections on here, it does weigh it down a little bit. And if you don't have a safe and secure way to actually display this and watch everything, it can weigh it down and cause your entire monitor to fall over if you're on an unstable stand. So none of those issues are present here. Definitely recommend this. I'm going to put a link up here at the top of your screen as well as in the description. Click over, get some additional information at the very least if you're in the market for a portable monitor for gaming or for any purpose. This has your back. So definitely check those links. That's going to do it for today. Let me know what you guys thought of this portable monitor here. And if you haven't yet subscribed to the Retro Gaming Guy YouTube channel, go ahead and do that to stay in the loop for all future videos. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next video.